it, but it was later in the show where we saw the Salt of the Earth come out.
Oh,
you know,
man.
MJF, one of our biggest fans here at Dynamite Download and biggest supporters. So thank you so much, MJF, for always supporting the show. But I loved how the commentators were, Tony Schiavone, go to hell, and then CM Punk just throws in, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Little jabs right there. But the fact that they're continuing to push MJF, every single week, which he absolutely deserves, and I absolutely believe what his promo, how there are 4 pillars of the backbone of AEW, and the names he named, he gave props where credit were due, and that 4 young men in AEW are definitely going to elevate AEW into the next million viewers. When they hit 2 million viewers, it will be because Sammy Guevara, it will be becoming MJF, Darby Allin, and Jungle Boy. And it was facts. And I did not see this coming. I did not see this feud coming around there. MJF.
Surprise.
Yes, it was heck of a surprise. And I think it makes sense, continue to push your homegrown talent, continue to have this feud. Like, where this goes, it's going to be interesting. I'm very anxious to see some of the cool vignettes that Darby Allin does create about MJF, and where it goes from here, man. Whew, you got to be just like ecstatic with this one. MJF keeps getting lower and lower and lower with his promos. He's not holding anything back, and he is literally, punching you in the nuts, and then punching you in the nuts, and then just stepping on your head while you're on the ground, clenching your nuts because of you're hurting so bad. Whew.
You said it. I think MJF, if I'm Wardlow standing behind him, it's getting harder and harder to just stand here and listen to what this guy is willing to say. And I think that, like, it was very telling. This is one of the things I love about Darby. They call him the rubber band. He just keeps, you can pull him, but he just keeps bouncing back for more. His kind of relentless mindset that you can break my body, but you can't break my spirit. And what he said to MJF tonight is that you're not going to break me mentally.
Right. That's tough.
It's very telling that is what set MJ off. Right. I love that moment where that's the thing that got under MJF's skin, is that, MJF was so upset and irritated with the fact that Darby was defiant, that, nothing you say is going to break me. It almost challenged that you think that this MJF is willing to take on what we've seen him do and say over the course of his AEW tenure. The man is willing to stoop to new lows every single week. It's a reason why everyone hates him, and why he is unquestionably one of those pillars of this company, that when it comes to drawing heat, MJF knows how to get it. And I love, again, how often you and I talk about this. When you have a feud that you see both sides, iron sharpening iron, this is an example where, again, we've seen what MJF is willing to say on the mic, but for Darby to step up a little bit and to learn more about his backstory in this and make him more likable, hearing about what MJF was willing to say about his past, getting a better understanding of where Darby comes from and why he has the attitude that he has. And quite honestly, not being afraid to have a little swagger. Good for you, Darby. The Darby Express deserves it, baby. The amount of main events that Darby Allin's had, the TNT title run that guy had, bringing the best out of countless talents that we saw week after week. I was proud of Darby for standing up to MJF and telling him, hey, I'm the one who had the belt, baby, not you, not you. And so, again, it felt like, without saying much, Darby was able to get MJF a little rattled, get under his skin a little bit. And we know that when MJF is rattled, that guy will go to desperate measures to prove his point. So I'm worried about Darby. I'm worried about what MJF's willing to do. But I'm hoping that sooner than later, Wardlow sees what MJF is saying and kind of finally has a conscience that his conscience won't let him take this guy's money anymore. What a dirtbag MJF is, man. My goodness.
I mean, it doesn't get lower than him, and everyone sees that. And I think Wardlow will finally have enough is enough. It's time for a change, if you know what I mean. And I
Hey,
think that is the ultimate payoff, whether it be within this feud that he after maybe MJF is pushing him to try to bury Darby even more, power bomb him through a table, just beat him up, just physically beat him up more and more and more and more. And like he slaps Wardlow, or just Wardlow can't take it, and then finally, turns on MJF. Darby coffin drops him for the win, and then that's like instantly a
I like it.
huge like combo right there for sure.
I
But
like it. I could see that playing out the way that you explained it. Like you could see the
yeah,
visual of again Wardlow just being unleashed and putting Darby through hell,
right.
and eventually saying enough's enough, and MJF not being satisfied. I
Could you
like that
see
idea.
Wardlow giving Darby an F10? It would turn into probably an F20. How many times you could spin him around? It would be pretty visual. It would be fun visual to see that. Yeah, it would be like a helicopter, like an F10 outside the ring, from inside the ring to outside the ring. Like
Oh
you could
man.
totally see that with Wardlow's strength in there. But
Now you
speaking
got
of,
me wanting to see
yeah,
Darby versus Wardlow. I mean, that matchup would be killer.
I think you
So
will get
yeah,
some
I
some
hope that
some
happens.
shenanigans with them too. It would be fun, and Darby would take it. Then ultimately, Wardlow's going to give that F10, and then
We hope, man.
the
It's
MJF
only
for
a
sure.
matter of time, my friend. But